Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. Welcome to the 25,000 extravaganza. It was just like a month ago that we just reached 20,000, and all that is thanks to you wonderful, beautiful, and amazing people out there. If someone calls you ugly, just tell them DA says you're beautiful. Well, the first question is going to come from Drax Hunter, and he has so many questions. He or she has so many questions, but I'm going to answer at least one of them. It says, what if Limbo have passed through this timeline or alternate universe where... Okay, so basically I think it's talking about, Limbo traveling, Limbo going missing, being affiliated or associated with him passing through to another universe. That is a very possible thing. If you remember, the quills have spoken about different realities and different dimensions. So it is possible that Limbo took a leap and, vanished into a different reality, not just a rift or anything dealing with the void. He might have been in another reality that we might find out maybe 10 years from now in Warframe. So next one. This one is from Karim. It says, I like your accent. Where are you from? Where is the accent from? I'm from Nigeria. And of course, this is a different version of different or multiple Nigerian accents you will ever come across. So what is your... Eero Verho says, what is your social security number? Your credit card information and your mother's maiden name. Okay, social security number is 10-0. Credit card information, you can find that at the very front page of Warframe, and mother's maiden name is Lotus. Yeah, I think I passed that one. What do you think about the next open world after Venus? Do you think it will be an infested open world or just go through Mercury and Mars, then Phobos, etc? I think it will be infested because, I think DE is trying to create an open world for every single faction within the game. So in this scenario, we already have one for the Grenier, which is also going to be evolving. And then we have one for the Corpus, which will be Fortuna. So after this, we also have the Sentients. Their mothership will basically be their world. And of course, you have the Orkin, which is Lua. I don't think they have anything else other than that. And then in addition to that, what is left is the infested. So after Venus is going to be the infested open world. I'm calling it right now. All right. Okay. So this one is from, by the way, that question is from Ash Prime. This one is from Storm Felix Simonius, I think. It said, first, why do PS4 updates take so long? Okay, Storm, the reason why PS4 updates take so long is because you are not getting the update directly from DE servers or the servers of the game companies or publishers that you are playing. The information actually goes through to Sony servers, and then you will get it from Sony servers. That is a way for them to filter out anything that might crash your game or anything like that. So instead of you getting it directly, it actually goes through their company. And a lot of people, might think that is crazy, but that's why they do that. All right, Dilo, why you don't notice me, senpai? Oh, man, Dilo, I noticed you, man. Everybody give Dilo a shout out in the comment section. Just say, hey, Dilo. Hi, Dilo. How you doing, Dilo? Yeah, I noticed you right now, Dilo. All right, the next one is from Blas Gregorian. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Do you think in the future we will have the option to build our warframes like we do now with Zals when we get to Fortuna and all that kind of stuff? It is a possibility, but I doubt that anyone will do it. I think the most we will get out of it is, changing the helmets and the skins because as we know from the Sacrifice quest, the warframes are humans. So being able to build our own will just be, us building masks and combining different skins together. Other than that, I don't think we'll be able to chop off one head and put it on another. I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, PhDG says, how come you decided to be a Warframe YouTuber? Also, can you shout out my channel, please? I started doing Warframe because I enjoy the content, and I also was motivated by a lot of people who were doing it. And I also want to give my take on Warframe as a whole from a content creator. Can you please shout out my channel? His channel is going to be Peez HD Gaming, Peez HD Gaming. Everybody go check him out. Peez HD Gaming. That's you. That's for you, man. The next one is from Jack, and I know Jack has been here for a long time, even though he does change his account picture every single time. It says, do you love cats or dogs? I love both, to be honest. I love both. You know, dogs, you know, always think you are the best person in the world. Cats don't give a fuck, but, you know, I love both. The golden gas mask. How's school going for you? Hope it's going well. What is the best color palette in Warframe? Also, may I have a shout out? You don't have to if you don't have. Okay, a huge shout out to the golden gas mask. Everybody tell him hello in the comment section. What is the best color palette in Warframe? I think for me personally, it is Storm. And after Storm, I will say Gamma. But a lot of people don't have Gamma, so I'll go with Storm. Now, hope it's all going well. It's going well. School is going well so far. I have a couple of, you know, about maybe a solid year left. You know, glory to God. I pray that it all goes well. Next one is from Ali Kazan. So Kazan is asking, if you could spend an entire week with any video game character, who would it be? Man, I will say either 2B from I will say 2B or Master Chief from Halo. 2B Master Chief, you know, yeah, 2B. You know what? Scrap Master Chief. 2B and Lotus. That's it. The real Lotus, the real Margulis, not the sentient robot one. But yeah, 2B and Margulis. Alright, what's your opinion on Revenant and his shotgun? Also, who's your main? This is a question from Reaper of Souls. Revenant is a good frame. It has a lot of potential to be better. I think if the devs have gone with the previous build, he would have been so marvelous. His shotgun is something that is quite different. I don't know how I feel about it. I used it a couple of times, and right now it's just in the back of my inventory. I haven't touched him since day 2 of his launch. So I guess that will tell you how I feel about it. I mean, it's nice and all, but, you know, it's just a lot of potential that's been wasted. They shouldn't have just called it a shotgun. They would have just called it a beam rifle or something, a plasma cannon. Also, what is your main? My main right now is still Chroma. I love Chroma a lot, and I'm praying that DE buffs Chroma, y'all. I'm really praying that Chroma gets a buff before his prime release, but you know what? A man can only dream. This one is from Merzer Tahir Rahman. What did you get for your high school graduation, and what are you studying at the university? For high school graduation, I don't think I got anything other than a cake. Hey, I grew up in an African family. High school graduation is a norm. You know, when you get your doctoral degree, now we're talking. But for college, because I'm working on my master's right now. For undergrad, I went to school to study biology, and the focus was in microbiology. And for my graduate school, I'm working on a master's in healthcare administration. All right. Alex A1EX, please make a setup video. I do have a couple of clips that I can put together as a setup video, and I might, you know, put that in this one right now. However, it will be my setup when I first started YouTube. So, you know, it won't be what I'm using right now because I will still have to take a video for what I'm using right now. But sure, Alex, I will make that happen. Blackage Hand 1517K space K. Yeah, congrats at DADEFUYE. Yes. Thank you very much, Blackage Hand. Fika Codes. It says show your face. A lot of people have seen my face on the community tab, but one day I will have a video on it. Okay, Zenghong Vijaya. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. I got a question. Will Eidolons ever reconnect with a sentient hive mind, considering the new war is upon us? And if they manage to reconnect, will they remain shattered or become whole again? Oh man, that is a very good question. It is possible for that, because you know the Eidolons are basically roaming the plains trying to find the remains of their body. So it is possible that it can reconnect together and be one giant mega, you know, megalodon type of Eidolon. But you know, I don't think DE will ever go as far as that. But there might be some lore, you know, a very rich lore within that if they take that route. Another one. This is from Lowly Life. I have seen your Destiny 2 live stream, and I want to know your opinion on the game. Will you make a review on the game? You know, sadly, a lot of people on this channel don't like Destiny as much. So if I do make a review on it, I don't even know how people will, you know, take it. It'll probably get a lot of thumbs downs and all that kind of stuff. But what are my opinions on Destiny? I think Destiny so far is trying to make this huge turnaround. And with this latest update, and I think it's working for them. They're taking a little bit out of the Warframe book and trying to get things, back to where it's supposed to. And I appreciate that they are taking, that effort. Of course, as far as being able to, us paying for DLC, trust me, I really don't know what to think about that. Destiny from the very start is a pay-to-play game, and that can be very, detrimental in some cases versus Warframe, which is a free-to-play game. Destiny is a beautiful game, is a wonderful game. The devs and the publishers, that is another question. That is another situation. I think the devs and the publishers are on some fuck shits from time to time, but the game itself is a good game, and if you like Destiny, play the game and then, deal with the developers later. The next one is from Labmaster X55. Did you actually capture Space Mom like the rumors say? Did you actually capture Space Mom? We didn't get to capture her at the end of the sacrifice quest. She left. Yeah, she actually left. If I captured her personally, no, I did not capture her personally, if that's what you were asking. If the rumors said that I actually captured Space Mom, Lotus, well, they are actually, lying to you. I wish I did, but I did not. This another question is from Paul Z Lord. Do you watch anime? Oh, yes. And guess what, guys? October, JoJo Part 5 is coming out in October. That is going to probably be the same month that Venus will be coming out. So this is going to be a crazy one. Of course, I watch Black Clover from time to time, whenever I can get a chance to it. My Hero Academia, it's incredible. It's amazing. Those are some of the few ones that I watch, but as far as my favorite anime so far, I would say JoJo has been my favorite. Mainly because JoJo is like a different story every single time, but it feels like they all belong together. So that's one of the things that I love about it. My favorite theme out of JoJo is going to be the Pillar Man song. Yeah, that is my favorite out of everything. All right, the next one is from Swaru Roar. How to go the godly Clem Rampage mode. If you want to go godly Clem Rampage, get a Clem Spectre, go into, let's say, Plains of Eidolon, activate a mission for escorting the drone, and just pop out Clem and watch Clem go crazy. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Drunken Game Fails. Congrats, dude. Would you give me a shout out on a new channel? Just made it. Help a brother out, please. Drunken Game Fails. Everybody go check him out. Drunken Game Fails. Huge shout out to you. Everybody go check him out. Jano Jani. Why are you Ronin? That is a funny one. The next one is from Absol Story Fiction. Do you think Nata or Lotus will die? I mean, be defeated just like Ballas versus Umbra Tenno. I am immortal, Umbra. You cannot defy your oof, and then got killed. I think Lotus can be destroyed. However, with the sentience, they are mostly machines, which means her memories can still be transformed or transferred into another vessel. So that is a little bit crazy, but yeah, it is possible. Unknown 147. Hey man, love your videos. What inspired you to dedicate your content creation to Warframe? P.S. You have an accent. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. That is where the accent is from. What made me dedicate my content creation to Warframe? Well, I loved Warframe at that point in time, and also Warframe is an easy game to get into as a content creator because guess what? All you have to do is download the game and there you go. Versus if you are doing content creation for another game where you might have to buy the game and pay a lot of money to to even get things, get the ball rolling. So that is why Warframe was the top. It wasn't just that I loved Warframe as a game when I found about it in college, but it was easy to create content on because it's free. Nexus Blue. What happened to Ballas' sword? Why didn't we have it in the sacrifice? To be honest, I really don't know why they didn't give us that sword. They talked about giving us that sword during Deathstream. I remember Deathstream before Sacrifice. They said, oh, we're looking at a ways to get you that sword and all that stuff. And one way or the other, we didn't get it, and they gave us this Skiajati. So, oh well. In the new cinematic quest, do you think there will be another Tenno to help us, like a Tenno for the storyline. I hope that there will, because that will change the dynamic of how DE writes their stories, because right now it just seems to be one person all the time, but that would be really good. Hiva Diaz. Hiva has been here from a very early ages of the channel. He says, what do you think Digital Extremes will do after codename Railjack, and what are your thoughts on Mesa Prime? And one last one, when do you think Kunai Prime will come out? Kunai Prime, I'm not sure when it's going to come out. It's definitely not coming out, you know, with the whole, you know, Chroma Prime. So definitely, probably with Mesa. What do I think about Railjack? I think after Railjack, they're going to, you know, it's going to be the new War Quest, and after the new War Quest, the next open world, which will probably be Infested Open World. Mesa Prime, I don't know, unless they do something different with Warframe. I'm really not a fan of the Warframe to begin with, but we'll see. AR-15YT, I see, that's wonderful. How do Warframes work? How can Infestation acquire abilities like bringing enemies back from the dead like Necros, or shrinking down a fly around like Titania? And how can they summon an energy sword like Excalibur? By the way, congrats. That actually is... The Warframes are the vessel to which the Tenno, which is the operator, you know, power, you know, express their void energy. So the void energy is the one that is able to revive the dead. It's the one that is able to do all this extra stuff. The nature and the personality of the individual who was turned into a Warframe is the one that determines what kind of powers the operator can, you know, unleash through that Warframe. So if this person was a sword user or was a max man before they were turned into a Warframe, when the operator pushes their void energy through him, those are some of the abilities that you will end up seeing. The next one is from Lowly Live. What is the strongest Warframe based on lore? Keep the good work. Love the channel. Based on lore, I think the strongest Warframe. Oh shit. You know what? Let me come back to you on that, because there are several things that I have to, you know, put into perspective and break down. We might actually do a lore video on that. The one from Sparky Caesar. Do you in fact exist and are not just a YouTube channel posting Warframe videos on its own in an attempt to gain something from the material world? Ah, man, I am a real human being. I'm a real person. If I was sentient, oh man, that would be amazing. But no, I'm actually a real person. Yeah, I am a real person. I don't know what to say after that. The next one is from Pawandeep Singh. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color in the alphabet? My favorite color in the alphabet, oh, that is going to be W. W for win, W for Warframe. Antonio Mendoza, are you looking more towards Chroma Prime or Mesa Prime, with maybe a Prime Acvastus or Magnus? I'm looking more on Chroma Prime. I know a lot of people aren't too happy about Chroma right now, mainly because of the nerf. So, but we'll see what will happen. Flaming Dog. This is another wonderful person who's been on the channel for a minute. Can you please consider offering your glyph in a color and in black and white, like colorless, or you sometimes using the video? I would, I will have everybody vote on it and see what we can do about that for the year, you know, for the next year update of the glyph, and see who is happy with what we have right now, or who wants the one that we have in the video as a watermark. Nick227, everybody shout out to Nick. Go check out Nick's channel. Nick's also been here from one of the very beginning of the channel. What is your favorite Forsaken super? So this is Destiny we're talking about. My favorite Forsaken super right now is going to be the Warlocks. The Warlock, I don't even know which one it is. Yeah, it's going to be everything dealing with the Warlocks, you know, because if you're looking at the Warlocks, you're looking at, you know, Void, you're looking at, you know, Solar, you're looking at Arc. Everything is just like, the entire update is geared towards helping the Warlocks. I mean, Titans got something really nice. The Hunters also look like they got something nice, but, you know, Warlock every day, baby. Warlock every day. Franco Dorfman, are you a weeb? Well, I don't like to think so, you know. Some people may see it that way. It also depends on how you define it. Okay, so Joshua Fairley, what were the first days of your warframe experience? The first days of my warframe experience was in college, and it was in the library. And some guys were actually trading plat with each other, which was ridiculous. I told a story about that a while back. It was crazy. I almost got banned from Warframe. All right. DA Gaming Rapture. Ah, that's wonderful. When's the face reveal? Hopefully very soon. What do you think about Revenant? This is from Albert Schmistic. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. What do you think about Revenant? I think Revenant is a good Warframe. Like I said earlier, it has a lot of potential to be greater. It's just the fact that the devs did not go with the initial design. That's just my thoughts. Ninja Slayer 649. Can you make a better looking glyph? Glyphs are about identity, and we will see about that. It's all about the people as well. Tony Cookson, how do you pronounce your name? My name is DADEFUYE. So the D in front is just an initial, so it's just DADEFUYE or DADEFUYE, or Daddy. No, please don't call me Daddy. But anyways, that's how it is pronounced. All right, Vlack Bayer. What the fuck? It feels like yesterday you just did your first celebratory Q&A. Godspeed to you, brother, and congratulations. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Vlack. Thank you very much. Mal the Phoenix. Mal, by the way, guys, is one of my wonderful Tenno Diaries team, and Mal is on his behalf wants me to tell everyone in the Tenno Diaries team says hi and hello. So hello, Mac. All right, the next one is from Operator Assassin 0257 / Unit 0257. I don't know why they came up with that name. Operators, new cosmetic and ideas about their fashion frame. Do you think they should be buffed or nerfed, or they should get some quality of life improvements like health, energy, and have their armor or health displayed? Also, are you hyped for the new war? I am hyped for the new war. Do I think they should get a buff to their health, energy, and armor? I totally think so. The reason for that is because right now your operator is basically weak unless you invest in arcanes and all those extra stuff. So if you are, someone who doesn't have that much time to invest in Warframe, it becomes a little bit tough and difficult for you to get a hang of things, because for you to have at least 1200 energy, you have to invest in some arcanes, and I don't think everybody has been able to do that yet. So that's, I think they need a little bit of a buff to their, get some armor, buff to some shields, maybe we may have operator suits in Venus that has shields. I don't know. That is a possibility. So that will be my proposed ideas. Give operators some suits or some arcanes that will add shields to their, basically their ratings. Jay Fisher, wanna buy my mixtape? No, I don't want to buy your mixtape. Ghost, WOW, or World at War, World of Warcraft, whatever it is, World of Warframe. Can we play together someday? Someday, man. Hey, if I'm on my Warframe username is the same as the channel name. So if you catch me in there in the game one day, just shoot me a message and we'll play together. Case XIZ, Case Shiz. I hope that's how you pronounce it. What weapon do you think is the most fun? Primary, secondary, and melee. Primary weapon, the most fun for me is going to be the Vacor. Heck, Vacor, baby, Vacor all the way. I just like the way it was like bam, 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 and then when that Syndicate proc hits, it's like bow. So that's basically how it is. Secondary weapon, I think one of my favorite is going to be the Vastal Prime, and the Sakaris Prime is also there, and of course we have the Piranha Prime, but I would say I would just go with the Sakaris. Yeah. Melee, as far as melee weapon, I think my favorite so far is going to be the Nakana Prime. I love the Nakana Prime, and it's competing a little bit with the Skiajati right now, but Nakana Prime all the way. And sometimes, if I'm using Ash, then it will be a Zaw Dagger or a Syndicate Dagger. All right, Crosshairs. Basically, it's asking Clem Grakata. Clem Grakata. I think in the language of the Clems, that question will be answered by saying Grakata. So yeah. Yep. Energy Gamer. Will DE ever release Harrow Deluxe skin? I think they will, but it might be sometime down the line. But then you never know. DE is going to be the same company that releases a deluxe skin for a Warframe that just came out. So it's possible you may get a Harrow Deluxe skin. However, if you do have the cash, you can also try Tenogen. You know, hopefully that will fill a little bit of the void. Bashar Halbeker or Albarker. Ah, God. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. My Arabic is a little bit soft this time. I'm getting back to it. It says, I'm waiting for you to make a speculation vid. Can't wait. You are the best. Okay, same question from the same person. What about relationships with Lotus and Revenant and Venus? Lotus is still going to be back in the new war, and Revenant is basically tied into the upcoming Flying Eidolon. RO Gamer, will you do vlogs at one point in time? Yes, but I will have to create a separate channel for the vlog, but I will throw in a couple of, some of them here and there on this channel as well. How long have you played Warframe, and how much of a time was making content for videos? I have played Warframe for 5 years now, since 2013. When it comes to making videos for me, I don't know how other content creators do it, but because I have a lot of animations going on, I have a lot of, editing that I do. I always want to make sure that my audio and my video syncs together and that my music is not interrupting what I'm saying. So sometimes it takes me about, an hour to an hour and a half to make videos. And that's because of the editing. Recording and all that kind of stuff only takes me maybe 10 minutes or less. So yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Radiation asks, where are you from, what's your name? And I believe I've answered that question already. Snowhawk64339, what other games besides Warframe do you enjoy? I play Brawlhalla, I play Destiny, I play FIFA, even though I haven't gotten the latest edition of FIFA and I will never get it because it just doesn't have anything new for me. Let's see. I play Injustice, I play Mortal Kombat, I play Overwatch, even though I haven't touched Overwatch in like 6 months or so. So those are, I'm one of those people that loves video games. It doesn't matter what it is. If I enjoy the game, if it looks nice, the looks of the game is the first thing that always gets me. But that's it. I hope I answer a lot of your questions. If you do have any other questions, just shoot it in the comment section below and I will just, type it out and answer it. But as far as more lore videos, I will be, bringing those out very soon as well. So if you guys have been waiting for more lore videos from me, you don't have to wait that longer because we will be having more very soon. And of course, Hottie Grammar, before I forget you, will you do walkthrough for Forsaken for Destiny 2? Yes, I will do a walkthrough of Forsaken for Destiny 2. But it will also be one of those things where I may end up putting it on the second channel, which is the Destiny channel. So if you want to see it, it will probably be on there. So you can go onto the channel right now and subscribe to me on that second channel so you can, catch it on there. But anyways, thank you guys for the 25,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. We're at 25,140 at the time of this recording. But thank you very much once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you heard your name and all the shout outs. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.